Hi everyone, my name is Ryan, and I'm the Midlife Skier. During the long weekend before the President's Day holiday, we went on a ski trip. Since we had never been to Vermont and we have friends in the Albany, New York area, we wanted to go there to ski. With epic passes and a mix of intermediate to advanced skiers, we chose to go to Okemo, since this is a pretty large resort and has a good mix of beginner and intermediate slopes with a sprinkling of some advanced slopes as well. Today, I'm going to go through our ski trip to Okemo Mountain, Vermont. We arrived at Okemo on Thursday around noon. We had flown up the night before, spent the night with friends, and headed up with them to Okemo. We were staying in the Jackson Gore base area, so that's where we were based out of for the entire trip. Since check-in for our lodging wasn't until 5 p.m., we took the opportunity to get our gear from My Epic Gear while waiting for our room to be ready. I got my favorite Stokely Stormrider 88 skis in a 174 centimeter length for this trip, and this is the same thing I skied at Beaver Creek over New Year's. Of course, my youngest son and I couldn't wait once we got the gear, so we hit the slopes for a couple of hours of empty runs and lifts. As mentioned, we first skied for a couple of hours on Thursday afternoon just after arriving. We stayed in the Jackson Gore area so that we could get used to our skis and begin to learn our way around the mountain. Since it was late in the day, the slopes were pretty chopped up. We were also introduced to Vermont ice. Wow, I thought we had experienced ice in our extensive mid-Atlantic skiing, but this was next level. The ice sheets were larger and harder to get edge on than anything we had previously experienced. The other annoying thing we encountered, which has been consistent with all of our ice experiences, is that the ice sheet always has a large powder mound at the bottom of it. This means that you go from a surface with very little grip to a surface that is suddenly trying to stop your ski. You need to quickly transition from sliding to being ready to come to a stop, or at least your ski to suddenly stop sliding. Needless to say, this is very tricky when you're not used to it, so it tripped us up a few times while we got used to it.